Now my next player, guys, he's kind of like a hybrid. He could be on your contender rosters or your pretender rosters, but this man is going to be Christian Watson from the Green Bay Packers. Wide receiver 30 on DLF. That's consensus DLF rankings of a lot of people put together. And then on Keep Trade Cut, wide receiver 18. So that is high. I think still at wide receiver 18, guys, a mid wide receiver 2, that he still has some upside. Only 24 years old. This past season, guys, he had a great season. They had Aaron Rodgers there, so I know that could be kind of a way that you could work a trade out in your favor. You could say, hey, you know what, Jordan Love, right? If there's any reports of Jordan Love maybe not doing so well, or you can even just pitch the angle that, hey, you know, no more Aaron Rodgers, that big play upside is gone. But I think Christian Watson will still have room to grow next season and is a breakout candidate for me next year. So this past season as a rookie, guys, Christian Watson was 4th in yak per reception at 6.4. This was tied with A.J. Brown, so 4th in the NFL. He was 11th in yards per route run, right behind names like CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra, Cooper Kupp, with 2.26 yards per route run. He finished as a wide receiver 33 in fantasy points per game. That was 11.7 fantasy points per game. That was right behind Garrett Wilson, guys. Garrett Wilson was the wide receiver 31 in fantasy points per game with 12.6. So I definitely am not saying that he's on the same level as Garrett Wilson, but it's worth noting that he was right behind him in fantasy points per game. So he did get a lot of touchdowns, guys, over that span. But the counterpoint to that, guys, is he's 6'4". He's a 6'4" freak athlete. Ran a 4.3, 640. He was basically a 90th percentile athlete. And he had a 38.5-inch vertical at the NFL Combine, 25% target share in the red zone. That I do not see that changing, guys. If you have a big athletic body type like that, he's going to get red zone targets, and I think he's still going to be a #1 option even for Jordan Love this next season. Possibly even a safety blanket for Jordan Love. Really, with Christian Watson, you could just throw it up. He's one of those guys just going to go get it. He had, as a rookie, 15% target share. So those are good numbers. 2.26 yards per route run, like we mentioned. But one thing worth noting next season, guys, is his route participation is definitely going to go up. He only was 56.9%. So 56.9% route participation. So definitely has more ability to get out there on the field and increase his target share numbers, which were 15, which is still really good as a rookie. With those more targets is going to come more receptions and more opportunity to show that yak ability, which he has, and that can make him such a valuable asset. So I think going into this season, Christian Watson is someone that I think if he has that increase in opportunity and target share and receptions, definitely someone that I think can improve his value going into that 2024 season.